If she's pulling away and you've got no idea what to do, my partner just flashed me a boob. If she's pulling away and you've got no idea what to do, you've come to the right place. And you're probably in one of these three categories, right? You've got out of a long-term relationship and you're wanting to find someone new. It's been a while, you're done with playing around. You've got out of a long-term relationship, it's been complete chaos, you don't want that again, and you either want her back or you want something serious, or you've just gotten into a new relationship and you don't want to lose her because you realize that all of those skills that you previously had still aren't working. Well, my friend, thank you for being here and thanks for landing on this channel. So essentially, I teach a bunch of skills in the modern world which I believe is the best way to master attraction and dating. And what I teach is rooted in such authenticity and honesty and truth. I spend so much time researching all of the dating books, listening to all of the relationship books, Way of the Superior Man, like multiple times. I had John Gray on my podcast multiple times. I've traveled around Australia with Dr. Robert Glover, the author of No More Mr. Nice Guy. And one of the things about all these things that the books don't teach you is the application of the skills. And we live in a world right now where everything's riddled by AI. You've got AI, dating apps, people don't know how to approach anymore. Things feel weird in the modern world because there's so much, abundance of opportunity that people don't realize that they don't realize the skill of being able to hold back boundaries and not cross boundaries. And what happens is, because we're focused on that, we decrease attraction. So what that looks like is when you're escalating things way too fast in a date and then your partner pulls away, or you're giving her a lot of love and you're being super available. You're either that guy that's always trying to help her solve her problems and hold space. She has a problem and you're like, oh, I can help you with this and I can help you with that. And the next minute she's not messaging you back and not replying. You're that guy that doesn't like making decisions regularly, right? Because you don't want to step on her toes. So you're the guy that's like, whatever, that's okay. I'll let her make the decisions, whatever you want, babe. And for that, it kills attraction as well. Or you're the guy who was also like me, who researched everything, you think you know everything, you're giving her all this advice, you're like, this is the way it's supposed to be, this is the way we're supposed to do things, and you're good at leading, so most of the case that happens, and then it still kills attraction. So I was that guy and I didn't understand that modern leadership skills was the thing and the way in order to build attraction with a woman. And what I realized that the skill that we all miss out on is not knowing what we want. It is a skill as men to learn how to communicate your desire so specifically. Not just like, oh, I want a woman who's kind, who likes me for me, who's, independent and has her own career thing going on and is also like emotionally intelligent and has done the work and she's sexy and she's really good looking, right? That is so vague in regards to what we want as a woman. And as men, we think, oh, that's the actual thing. But when we go down deep and we analyze our relationships and what we actually want as a guy, most of the time it's like, I want a woman who encourages me when I feel stressed, that makes me feel like I'm more of a man, right? So now you're going, or makes me feel seen as a man. Now there's like an emotion behind it. I want a woman who can make me feel seen under pressure, right? So when you start talking to a woman, you actually take your time. You don't escalate things so fast because you're like, well, I need to know if you can make me feel that and actually provide that for me. Otherwise, I'm not going to bond with you, right? You want to protect your bonding as a man, and that's a skill that's been lost. And it's so hard to generate and create attraction with your wife, because this happens all the way from the start of dating until you're married. It's like almost impossible to create attraction if you don't have a lever to pull from. And men don't have any leverage without knowing it is what they want. The second part is understanding the emotions that you feel in your body. A lot of us men, how bad do we get at emotional regulation where we feel tense or stressed or some form of like, we get into that avoidant or attachment anxious style when it comes to feeling tension inside of our bodies. So we have to learn the emotional regulation skills of being able to feel through that without reacting. And the reacting could be shutting down or the reacting could be chasing too much, right? So they're the two skills that we want to, learn through first. What do you want? And then the tension in your body. And then we have a bunch of leadership skills inside of what I teach is this masculine social skills, right? When we teach in regards to women and leading women. And what you want to get clear on is the very skill that we teach is like, which skill do I want to apply? We've got a list: permission, frame, positioning, attunement. Like, none of these make sense to you now, but you'll learn them when you listen and watch all the things in this YouTube channel, or come and join one of my programs where you can learn this professionally and get coached by me. that is the skill to leading women. Everything else in regards to the books is good, like it helps you gain some understanding, but what I found was most of the time it helps me validate them or validate myself, right? And then there was no traction or chemistry being built in the long term. So I found that all so frustrating, and I want to pass my skills and knowledge on to you guys. My mission is honestly to create a safer world for women, because I had an ex who went through just some of the most craziest stuff with memories repressed and all these things, and my partner now, who is so incredibly beautiful, she's so feminine, she's like a fairy, and I'm like, man, we can create a really safe space for women to express this beauty, so that as men we get filled up, our lives get enriched, and we make greater impact on the world from a place of abundance of energy, which is absolutely fantastic. And in the next 10 years, what I learned in this, I've been coaching and teaching men, traveling around the world, teaching this stuff, running workshops and 3-day intensive experiences, is to give it away in like 10 years, right? I'm gonna give it all of this away. But in the meantime, guys, like, you ain't got 10 years to figure this out. So I wanna teach you this. So follow along. If you need anything else, so subscribe, follow along to all these videos, because what I'll be teaching here is going to blow your mind. A warning, your ego might get hurt listening to these videos. Like, you might hear things and it might just kind of feel like it'll go over your head, and you'll be like, what the hell is Corey talking about? And if you need anything, or you want to dive deeper, you're interested in any of the programs or what I've got on offer, my workshops or my 3-day events, message me on Instagram at Corey Boutwell, and I will be able to help you from there. Big love, guys. Looking forward to getting to know you. This is a wild journey and adventure, and we'll see you on the inside. It's a wild journey adventure to the self-discovery of you, by the way, like you change. I don't believe like dating is the thing, the techniques here that is going to actually get you results. Like, dating isn't a thing. It's always you changing, but you changing is what's going to make the impact and the results on your dating life. So before I leave, I'll leave you with that. Bye guys, message me on Instagram. Big love.